On Game Show Network, anyone can win terrific prizes like this. If you've been thinking about a Hawaii getaway, stop dreaming and start packing. Since 1959, Pleasant Hawaiian Holidays has been offering the best travel values to the islands. Call any travel agent today. Pleasant Hawaiian Holidays.
Let's all play What's My Line? And now, let's meet this week's What's My Line panel. First, a joker who's really wild, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you very much. You're a kind bunch, and I hope you'll be equally kind to a beautiful, gracious, talented lady. I've worked with her many times, and I love the experience. Here is Sheila McCrae.
Out comes a gentleman now who's been so much fun to play with all week long, and we've told all of his accomplishments, and one of his accomplishments is that he's a super What's My Line player, and here he is, Gene Shalit.
And now the greatest, longest living What's My Line player of all times, Arlene Francis.
I didn't know what you were going to come up with there.
That was very gracious, Gene.
Lovely of you, Gene. I want to thank you for that. And now here's a man who, Larry Bryden.
I can only tell you that backstage when Gene Shalit said, and now here is the oldest living, Arlene said,
I didn't say oldest living.
Oldest?
No. The longest running.
Longest running.
Right.
Listen, Arlene, that is a beautiful pagoda you got on there.
You noticed my pagoda?
Yes, I certainly have.
Yeah, just be careful.
It's
Let's
a
get on
beauty.
with the show.
All right, then I tell you what, we've got two terrific challengers and a mystery guest later to stump you right now with our first challenger. Enter and sign in, please. John Lee. Where are you from, Mr. Lee?
I'm from Minnesota.
Minnesota. This looks like an English language dictionary, does it not?
No.
In fact, it says there, English
No.
language
That's
dictionary.
what it says.
Don't believe it.
But it is not.
That's a scoop.
In fact, it is not even a book. We will now show the audience what it is. And we'll start the questioning with Arlene Francis.
Thank you. Mr. Lee,
Yes.
is there something in that book that I could use?
Yes.
Do you think I ever have?
No, I don't think so.
1 down and 9 to go. Gene.
I guess I had the wrong idea. I thought it was either going to be a liquor flask or a transistor radio. So I'm wrong about that. Now, is it something that men only use?
No.
2 down and 8 to go. Sheila.
Well, is it something that men would use more than females?
Not necessarily.
3 down and 7 to go. Gene.
Why not Eileen?
When you take it out of that deceptive container, am I right in assuming that it is bigger when you get it all together than
No.
that container?
No.
4 down and 6 to go. Arlene.
So it's not the Great Wall in there.
There is something, however, in that container.
Of course.
Yes. Does it come out of the container entirely?
Yes, it can.
You mean is its function to come out? Do you mean?
No, I don't mean that.
What do you mean?
I
He's a
mean,
frustrated panelist.
I mean, if this is the container, can I reach in after I've lifted the lid and take something out and put it here?
No.
That's what I meant.
5 down and 5 to go. Gene.
Well, you're leading us to believe that something comes out partially.
I don't mean to do that.
Well, that's the impression we've gotten, that something comes out part way, or you can pull it out. But all right, well, let's correct that right now.
Let's correct that, Gene.
The thing that's in there stays in there, right, Mr. Lee?
Well, in general, yes.
Yes. And is it used for pleasure? That is like a game or a sport? Is that the
No.
function of it? No.
6 down and 4 to go, Sheila.
Is it used to make any portion of the anatomy better looking or healthier?
No.
7 down and 3 to go, Gene.
Do I go inside of that container?
No, definitely not.
Alice in Wonderland.
It's
Only after you've granted a wish.
I see. So there's a frog in there that I have to kiss. Then I can have anything I want to put in there.
Yeah.
It's nothing that smugglers would use. It's is the fact that that says dictionary on it just for fun rather than have anything to do with what's inside?
No, it's not for fun.
It's not. There has something. The words on the outside of that box have some connection with what's inside that box. Is that correct?
No.
Way down and 2 to go, Arlene.
Well, I've heard of the inscrutable Orient, but this is ridiculous.
Arlene?
All right, it is not something amusing. It is not a game, and it doesn't come out of the box.
And it doesn't help you. And you can't go in there.
He said Arlene wouldn't use it.
He says I probably have, you say, Mr. Lee, that I probably have never used it before.
Well,
That's what you said.
because it's a relatively new thing.
Right. What is in there? Ooh, I can't wait to find out. Is there any paper that has anything written on it?
No.
No.
9 down and 1 to go, Gene.
One to go. Now, folks, we've got to nail this.
Yes, of course.
There's got to be a way of figuring this thing out. Now, this thing that's in a box, it's not utilitarian or not to make you beautiful, and it's not for fun or games.
Who said all that?
Well, you said all
did.
that. You said all that.
The purpose of this box is to get on What's My Line.
We asked you, was it beautifying? Was it health?
We said no to that.
Is it
No.
utilitarian?
Yes.
Yes,
And both men and women use it.
that is correct.
And would you use it in your home?
Yes.
And would you use it in any special room in the home?
Yes. You can put it anywhere you like.
You can put it anywhere.
Yeah.
But it's not confined
Boy,
to...
you sneak by on that one, I
Thank you, Mr. Lee.
tell you. It
You know
isn't
how
like
to play
a fella
this game.
didn't know.
What does he know?
A fella noticed. Just rip them all over, the last one over. This is a burglar alarm. John Lee is with the 3M Security Systems Project, where he helped design and perfect this dictionary burglar alarm.
Right.
Could you tell us how it works?
It's an ultrasonic motion detection device, and it detects a motion within 300 square feet in front of this unit. When you move into this protected area, you will set off the alarm.
Could you demonstrate it here?
Yes,
Are there varying degrees of sensitivity to
that
it?
is correct. There's a sensitivity adjustment in the back.
That's the back of it.
Yes.
Can you see that? All those plugs there? Okay, now what do you do first after you get all the guck off that we had on it? You plug it in.
Yes, I plug it in, and you can also plug in a lamp with the unit. There is a convenient lamp outlet in the back of the unit. So when you want the unit to come on, when you re-enter the protected area, you leave the lamp on, and you set the alarm by turning it on to
Now, you
alarm
set it.
condition. Yes. The alarm now set. Please do not move in front of it. And it takes approximately 15 seconds to set the unit.
Why is that?
To warm it
This
up?
15 seconds is for you to leave the protected area.
Oh,
Don't
Okay,
nobody move.
Now we can
Don't
say
move.
that it's set now, can we?
15.
I would say wait for a few more seconds.
Would you like to do a little chorus of Sweet Sue?
You can do it if you want
All right,
to.
Arlene, would you now approach us gingerly and see what happens? We've had to turn the sensitivity way down because there's so much movement here. But it is set. Now let's see what happens.
Stop thief.
Well, look at that.
Go!
You are moving away from the unit at the present moment.
It would be aimed toward a door, would it?
Yes.
Go toward it.
You set off the alarm.
Now that light goes on first, right?
Yeah, the light goes on
Now
first.
I come over to turn the light off.
Yes, you can, but the intruder normally do not know this is connected with the burglar alarm, and he has to guess whether the lamp has been turned on automatically.
Why, honey!
That would scare me a lot. That's really marvelous. Now that light comes on for two reasons, and one is for the convenience of the person whose house it is to turn it back off, and the other is to scare the bejesus out of the bandit.
Right.
Now then that sound goes on about 15 seconds later, right?
That is correct, yes. And it lasts for approximately 1 minute after all motion ceased.
Now suppose you have a dog in the house, and the dog went in front of that. Wouldn't it go off?
Yes, it would. Depends on how big is the dog. If the big dog, just like a human being, but if a small dog, it may not set it off.
And how do you protect yourself against that?
Against what?
Against the dog getting in front of the machine.
Well, normally you should confine the dog from
the
this, refraining from this particular area.
Put the dog in the kitchen. Now, how much does that sell for?
Approximately about $114.
You could buy 12 dogs for that.
But then you have to feed them. Now, I understand you've been involved in some even more impressive security systems than this one.
That is correct. Yes.
What else have you done?
I helped to design and install the security system in Tower of London, which is the repository of the British Crown jewels.
Would you mind telling us how that one worked?
I'm afraid if I want to stay in business.
Thank you very much for being here to come into my life. We'll be back with more of What's My Line after this message.
Fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you. If you're young at heart, or as rich as you are, it's much better by far to be young at heart.
Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats. Good for you? Sure. But you really want the big sweet crunch that brings out the kid in you.
If you are amongst the very young at heart.
He never wrote a book. He never held an office. He never did any of the things that usually accompany greatness. Yet all the kings that ever reigned and all the governments that ever sat have not had so much impact as that single, solitary life. Now you can share the events of his remarkable ministry when you watch this free video, The Lamb of God. It's a gift from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This powerful video depicts events from the life of Jesus Christ as recorded in the King James Version of the Holy Bible. As you watch scenes of his birth, teaching, trial, death, and resurrection, you will better understand how his life can change your life. Call now for your free copy of The Lamb of God. It's a gift without cost or obligation from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Grapefruit, a delicious fat-burning food, but what an eye-burning mess. Now start your day with Citrus Express from Starfit, the amazing new machine that cuts and peels citrus fruits in seconds. No spritzing, no mess, just delicious citrus sections in seconds. Grapefruit takes forever to cut in section. You waste half of the fruit, but Citrus Express sections the fruit neatly, completely in seconds. It's so easy. Just remove the center with a bonus citrus corer. Place the wedge cutter on the bowl, press the grapefruit half on the wedge cutter, place the cover on the fruit, and turn the cover one complete turn. Look, beautiful fruit and fresh squeezed juice ready to serve. There's no waste, just an empty rind. Look again, cutting core a jumbo orange. Place the fruit on the wedge cutter, place on the cover, and turn one complete turn. In seconds, you've got a delicious healthy fruit salad. And watch, the cover doubles as a juice extractor for pulpy fresh squeezed juice, packed with vitamins and minerals. The bowl has a built-in pouring spout so you won't lose a drop. Store-bought fruit salad could have preservatives. It costs a fortune. Now enjoy fresh, tangy fruit for a fraction of the cost. Start your day the healthy way. Enjoy a low-fat lunch, a citrus-accented dinner, or snack on a diet delight.
With skid-proof base and stainless steel blade, it's dishwasher safe. Citrus Express with juice extractor and bonus corer, only $19.95. Call now, and as a free gift, you get the all-purpose slicer. It's the Safe Hands free slicer you've been waiting for. Great for slicing potatoes. Use it for fruits and vegetables for effortless, even slices. A $10 value, yours free with Citrus Express.
Call 1-800-358-8529 now. Start your day the healthy way with Citrus Express. Call now to receive the additional free gift, the all-purpose slicer. To order your Citrus Express, call 1-800-358-8529. That's 1-800-358-8529.
Thank you, Wayne. Gene, did you have any idea what that was at all?
No.
I did.
You did? I could tell by the question.
We misled ourselves
Yeah.
by confining our question to what's in the box.
Yeah.
Well, we should have gone for the function instead of what
We
was
should have
in
gone for the
box.
burglar alarm right off.
Right.
Sure. There you go. Well, let's see what happens this time. When our next challenger enter and sign in, please. Andrea Kirby. And where are you from, Miss Kirby?
Sarasota, Florida.
Sarasota, Florida. Panel, this young lady does a man's job. We'll now show the audience what her line is. And let's start with Gene Shalit. You want to go right for the burglar alarm?
Yeah, do you make a burglar alarm?
Yes.
You
No.
do a man's job. You call home and say you're going to be late at the office. You do a man's job. Is this a service that you perform?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Is this a job to which you go to work on a normal schedule, 5 days a week?
Yes.
And is it the normal
You mean
9?
9 to 5 all the time?
Well, I know she may work 9:30 to 5:30, for all I know.
Do you have that kind of a schedule?
I have a regular weekday schedule 5 days a week.
See that?
Uh-huh.
And I assume it's not 9 to 5.
Right.
See that?
Clever.
Now, could you work at night?
Yes.
Do you work at night?
Yes.
That's it now.
What are you doing tonight, honey?
Sorry, I'm working. Now, is this take physical strength, your job?
No.
1 down and 9 to go,
Well,
Arlie.
it's a man's job, all right.
May I rule out that you have anything to do with the sports figures that are in Saratoga?
Sarasota.
Sarasota.
Do I have anything to do with them?
Would you be in any way associated in
Did
there?
you say, may I rule out that you
Yes.
have sports? You may
I've
not.
done it wrong again.
Gene?
Yes. You're working these days. I mean, you're not
Yes.
unemployed.
He's not.
Yes,
Right.
or nights or whatever. Do you wear something special when you do this job?
No.
3 down and 7 to go, Sheila.
On this job, are you involved at all with men?
Yes.
Oh, that's what I just asked.
What a grin. Look at that smile. Baby, doll. Just wonderful.
And
Let
you
me-
wear
that.
normal clothing, nothing different than what you have on. Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
You wear normal clothing.
Yes.
Is that it? Yes.
Right.
Now, is this any game that would be called a game where people would pay money to see a sort of a game that these men are involved in that you are with?
Boy, you're beautiful.
Ending with a preposition.
Could you restate it? I'm not sure I
What I'm
understand the
saying
question.
is, she's there and these males are there. Are these men involved in any game or sport where people would pay money to come and see them?
It could be. Sometimes,
Yes.
I imagine.
Sometimes. Would you be in any way a sort of a holder of the rules of this game, or would you be the custodian of the rules in your head or otherwise?
4 down and 6
No.
to go, right, Gene?
You work at night on a regular schedule, and you have something to do with athletes. That's established, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you yourself an athlete?
No.
5 down and 5 to go, Arlene.
Now,
Now it's
Other
official.
than-
She's back.
is it possible that you have anything to do with taking care of anything for these athletes?
No.
Like house mother?
6 down and 4 to go, Gene.
Now, we've established that there is no physical contact between you and the athlete.
Gee, I didn't say that.
You didn't say that. I'm not
No.
asking that.
No.
All right. Now, wait a minute. Are you, can you be called an official of some kind?
No.
Okay, that's 7 down and 3. I tell you what, let's toss them all over because you're many miles away. She is a TV sportscaster. Andrea, that you're kind of a one-woman sports department. What do you really do down there?
Each night for the 6 and 11 o'clock, I put the sports together, I write it, I do it on the air, and I film my own film, which I put on the air also. I also do interviews in the studio and out in the field.
Who are some of the people you've interviewed?
Johnny Unitas, Joe Garagiola, Lee Trevino, Tony Trabert, Meadowlark Lemon.
You do play-by-play of any kind?
Unfortunately, no. I'd love to.
Now, when you approach these gentlemen, are they a little bewildered that a lady is coming to interview them?
I seem to get into a lot more places than some of the men do. You know.
Just bet you do.
I'd leave it at that if I were you. Yeah.
But all of them take me very seriously after the first few minutes because they realize that I'm serious, so I always get good reaction from them.
How is it in the locker room?
I've only tried to get in once, and the one time that I got my courage up, they'd already left.
Oh, that's a shame. Now, what about predictions? How's your record? Do you make predictions?
Yes. Last year was the first year that I did football predictions, and I had a 68% from about the top 15 teams.
That's marvelous. I hope you have an equally good year this year. Thanks for being with us on What's My Line. We'll be back with more of What's My Line right after this message.
Uh-oh, be careful where you toss that. That's dangerous in the wrong hands. Now, safeguard important documents and personal papers with Super Shredder from Aetna, the foolproof way to protect confidential information. At the office, shred sensitive top-secret papers and financial records. Shred high-risk technical data and trade secrets. At home, safeguard personal bank codes, credit card receipts, old checks, and bank receipts. Shred private papers and sensitive letters. Compact. It's the perfect desktop companion. It's super safe. You never touch the blades. When full, just empty the acrylic bin. It's also a precision letter opener to open edges easily. You also get the amazing sonic key finder with flashing light. Misplaced your keys? Just whistle and the key finder lights up and beeps. It's a $10 value, yours free. Aetna's Super Shredder, automatic letter opener and bonus sonic key finder, all only $19.95.
Call 1-800-701-8282 to order Super Shredder now for $19.95 plus shipping and receive the Sonic Key Finder absolutely free. Have your credit card ready and call 1-800-701-8282 or send check or money order to the address on your screen.
Having your own home is full of challenges. There will always be those days when you just can't get the mower started. But for 100 families, these moments are what they've been waiting for. Because they always dreamed of owning a home and of everything that comes along with it. That's why Maxwell House is helping Habitat for Humanity build 100 homes. See any can of Maxwell House to help more families realize their dream.
Thank you, Wayne. And now, panel, are all your blinds folded?
Yeah. We are ready.
All right. Would our mystery guest enter and sign in, please? Okay, panel, you got about 2 minutes. One question at a time. We'll start with Sheila McRae.
Are you in the entertainment field?
I think it would be very purposely, definitely yes to this question, yes.
Yes.
Gene?
Did you hear that we had 2 minutes?
Yes, but I'm verbose. I can't help it. You understand?
Arlene?
Oh. Are you a comedian?
Well, some people may think so, but this is not my main profession.
Gene?
Well, I tell you who you sound like, one of my favorite entertainers in the whole world and one of the funniest guys alive. You sound like Mel Brooks, but you're not.
Well, I must tell you, I do not write with a banana. You understand?
Oh, you don't?
No, I do not.
Sorry about
I
that.
do not believe in this.
Yes.
Sheila?
Well, since everybody howled so and they said Mel Brooks, would you be one of the people who was associated name-wise? Would you be Carl Reiner?
I wish I was, but I'm not. No.
Gene?
I'd like to get back to that banana you were talking about. Are you a Shakespearean actor?
No, please do not invest me with Shakespearean properties. I do not work in Shakespearean plays.
Have we decided this is a man?
Mouse. Still out.
I'll tell you that the audience screamed so when you said Mel, and then you said Brooks. There is another Mel who is about to open in the in Maisonette. Mel Torme could have been here.
That's very good. You get me every time.
Very good, Mel.
Very good.
I thought you were going to say Mel Torme.
I must tell you, I'm always ambivalent about whether I am. I've done this many times, as you know, as the mystery guest. I'm always ambivalent as to whether I want to be guest or don't. Because if you're not guest, you think, gee, I'm losing it. They don't know me out there. But Arlene always does it every time.
Well, I don't know how she did it this time because she never got a chance. It was really brilliant. It's a funny thing.
Well,
good voice.
I've got one of those voices, and I must do everything I can to...
When do you open at the Maisonette?
I opened actually, well, I don't know when this is being shown, but last night, recently.
Because your act, is it different from the one I saw?
Totally different act this time.
Oh, no, it shouldn't be, because the last one was so good.
Well, I hope maybe you'll think this is better. I try anyway.
How long are you going to be there?
2.5 weeks.
I tell you, all of us here have been a fan, I know, since Mel Torme and the Meltones.
What a memory.
Velvet.
Yeah.
Larry is older than he looks, ladies and gentlemen.
Much older.
I'll tell you what I love are all the great arrangements that you do for yourself and for other people. When
Stay
you
for a minute, will you, Mel? Stay. We got to break away for a minute. We'll be right back after this message. Don't go away.
Yo, listen up, I've got something to say. This weekend, the Kid Zone is coming your way. It always entertains. Check out all our games. You ready, little buddy? I take it away.
Yo, I am round and I am animated. I'm the latest, greatest thing this network has created. The Kid Zone rocks. Cyber Lucy is a fox. We're the coolest game in town. It cannot be debated.
Check out the Kids Zone every weekend morning starting at 9:30 Eastern.
Seen the shows, now feel the music. Introducing the classic TV game show theme CD. 20 theme songs. 50 years of game show history. One compilation that's guaranteed to make your collection a grand prize winner. The classic TV game show theme CD. Now available at Circuit City. Pick one up today and keep the game show vibe alive.
Vogue Eyewear by Luxottica. What do you want people to see?
I want you to see
Where it all started.
Growing up doesn't equal growing old. I want you to see next year's trend.
Let them see you in Vogue Eyewear by Luxottica.
Would you like a better paying job? Professional Career Development Institute can train you at home in just a few months for one of America's 15 top career opportunities. Whether your dream is to be your own boss or to work for an employer, call for free literature on any one of America's top career choices. Train at home for the job you've always wanted and earn this nationally recognized diploma. Take a look at PCDI's exciting career opportunities.
Medical transcription, paralegal, veterinary assistant, computer training, fitness and nutrition, interior decorating, electrician, child daycare, conservation outdoors, travel agent, locksmithing, medical dental office assistant, home inspection, bookkeeping, accounting, or get your high school diploma.
Call for free literature on the career of your choice.
In the U.S. and Canada, call 1-800-784-1070. Get free literature on one of these 15 careers. That's 1-800-784-1070. Earn more money. Call now. 1-800-784-1070.
Up next on Game Show Network, play The Price is Right, followed by the $100,000 Pyramid and Family Feud.
Mel, what's the highlight of the current act that you're doing, would you say?
Well, I'd like to think that the whole act is strong, but I'm doing a current 12-minute tribute to my idol, Fred Astaire.
Oh,
and
great.
all the songs that you can ever think of in the old RKO movies that Fred and Ginger did are included in this medley.
So wherever this man is, go see the act. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Monday.
What's My Line is a Mark Goodson, Bill Codman production. Miss Francis is gowned by Von Whitteller. program was recorded.
It's time to register. To play our interactive game shows, call 1-800-537-GAME now. It's fast, it's fun, and it's free. You only have to register once to play forever on Game Show Network.